I won't go back. You can't make me go back. Uh-oh. Welcome to DayBreak. My name is Ian. We're playing Detective Instinct. Farewell, my beloved. In the last episode, we found out that Monty, the guy with the little top hat, is or was a magician. And he's broke, pretty much. So we're trying to find a mystery woman, which we found out her name is Adelaide or something. I don't freaking remember. But this old man has information about the lady, and he's also not on the registry, so he's possibly a stowaway. Mr. Fisker. Excuse me, sir? Yes, can I help you? You're Mr. Fisker, correct? How do you know who I am? These two wanted to talk with you earlier. I think they're looking for something. Missing woman. Missing woman again. I don't know what you're talking about. Again. Okay, lounge car. Are you serious? I don't remember. I can't help you. What the world? He clearly doesn't want to talk to us. His tie looks interesting. Not very talkative, huh? He didn't want to talk to Detective Daltrey either. What is he hiding? The fact that he's a fiend, a stowaway, and a murderer. Let's ask him about Alma. Maybe that'll get him talking. Yeah. Actually, what if, seems like nobody's here except blah, blah, blah. He clearly doesn't want to talk to us. I want to point out his tie, but I guess not. Alma. How do you know that name? It's the name of the woman we're looking for. Does it ring a bell? I don't know anything. Stop asking me questions. I can't help you. Oh, that touched a nerve. Mr. Fisker, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I soiled my diaper. I'm sorry. Leave me alone. Okay. Let's discuss what just happened. He still won't talk to us. He seems really nervous. Should we tell him that we know he's not registered for this train? I don't know, Emma. Well, because I think that we should leave. I think we should leave and then have the attendant fill us in on what they talk about after. I know he's hiding something. He must know something about Alma. He just has to. I'm nervous about pushing him too far, but Emma's right. We need to know what he knows. And also, I think the porter guy is going to come in here anyway, so... What do you want? Why are you harassing me? I don't know anything about that or anything else. I have nothing to do with that. I'm... Mr. Fisker, it's okay. We're just trying to... You leave her out of this. I know nothing, and I will tell you nothing. Mr. Fisker, calm down. Everything will be okay. No, it won't. Uh-oh. Mr. Fisker. We know you're not registered for this train, and so does the porter. He may already be looking for security. Emma. What are you doing? No, not registered? Is that true, Mr. Fisker? There's no reason for you to hide anything from us. Please, we just want to find Alma. I won't go back. You can't make me go back. Uh-oh. Oh, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Mr. Fisker, calm down. I have a gun. Don't come any closer or I'll... Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Stay back. I'm warning all of you. Oh my gosh. Okay, where's the punch button? Think. He's got a gun. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. I can't even move. Well, that's a good thing to think. Let's discuss. That's a good thing to discuss. Let's think. If we don't do something quick, he might... But what should we do? Maybe... Okay, hold on. Maybe I should... okay, I'm gonna save real quick. Just in case I could actually die. Okay, Fisker. He looks scared. Does he think we're trying to hurt him? Maybe this is all just a misunderstanding. Maybe I can reason with him. Mr. Fisker, you don't have to do this. We're not trying to get you into trouble. We're just looking for someone. Shut up. You're just trying to trick me. Okay. You can't make me go back to Vendreka. You can't. I won't. Why is he so afraid to go back to Vendreka? Because he's a crazy man. He looks terrified, but why? Because he's a crazy man. Be quiet. Go back right now, or I'll... Be quiet. Go away right now, or I'll... Okay, discuss. Emma, you are no help right now. It's no use. He's not listening. Is Emma okay? She's not been moving for the past few seconds. Mr. Fisker, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean, we're not shut up. You can't fool me. I remember you now. You two are talking to that detective. You're the police. He's going to take me away. He's going to take me back. And then, hell, no, I won't let you. Uh-oh. Bad news. Mr. Fisker, we're not with the detective. This is just a misunderstanding. You don't have to do this. I don't have a choice. If I go back to Vendreka, I'll be killed. They'll kill me just like they killed Maxwell. Did he just say Maxwell? Where have I heard that name? Drop the gun. Ooh, good job, Detective Daltrey. Detective. It's over, Fisker. Drop it. I'm finished. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna pull that trigger. No bullets? Oh, no bullets. What a phony baloney, man. Mr. Fisker. Mr. Fisker, I searched your cabin and found your boarding pass. This ticket was stolen, was it not? Yeesh. Just a moment ago, you said if you went back to Vendreka, you'd be killed, like Maxwell. Did you mean Edison Maxwell, the lawyer? Yes, that's right. Of course, Maxwell was the lawyer who was found dead yesterday morning. And then his supposed killer was the one that was killed at the hotel, I think. The lawyer that Otto Keller, the victim from the hotel, used to work for. That's right. Yeah. I think you better explain yourself. What are you doing on this train? Hey, can you ever forgive me for this? The attendant. Yes, Mr. Fisker, of course we can forgive you. But we won't. I need to explain from the beginning. I came to Vendreka 25 years ago with my wife and my young daughter from my home in Ganbrika. Wow, I really don't care, mister. Back when I was young and spry, our life in Ganbrika was very challenging, so we came to Vendreka in hopes of making a better life for our daughter. We were led to believe that Vendreka could be a promised land, that our troubles would be over when we finally arrived. But that was a lie. We found that opportunities for Ganbrican immigrants were few and far between, and we were not welcome with open arms as we thought we would be. The truth is,
We struggled just as much in Vendreka as we did in DayBreak. It was very hard to make ends meet. It had only got harder when my wife fell ill. And she died. I tried my best to be a good father to my daughter, but I know I made many mistakes, and I killed several hundred men. When she grew older, she met an Englishman who wanted to take her away to London. She begged me to let her go, but I was afraid of losing her. I said some things I shouldn't have said. It doesn't matter
It does matter in the end, actually.
She left without saying a word.
What do you mean it doesn't matter in the end? That's what caused her to leave without saying a word, dumb.
My life hit rock bottom. That's when I met him, Maxwell. He introduced himself to me with a proposition. He would pay me a sizable sum if I spied on my employer for him. I had been working as a gardener for a Van Drecken senator for a few years. I don't know why, but Maxwell wanted information on him.
What do you mean you don't know why? It was obvious.
I couldn't say no. I needed the money. I could barely support myself as it was. Every Sunday night, I would meet Maxwell at his house to tell him what I had found, and he would pay me, and I would go, and I would buy lottery tickets. It seemed harmless enough. This went on for a few months until one day I received a letter in the mail. It was from my daughter. I hadn't heard from her in over 2 years. I couldn't believe it. She told me that she had given birth to a daughter, and she named her after her grandmother, my wife.
Wait. And she named her after her Okay, I was like, how in the world is your daughter's mom her grandmother? But she's talking about the daughter. The daughter's daughter.
My wife, she named her Alma, short for Alamo. Suddenly I was overcome with guilt. What had I become? Spying on a politician for a crooked lawyer. I hardly recognized myself. How could I face my daughter? How could I face my granddaughter? How could I face my grand-granddaughter, knowing what I had done? That Sunday I resolved to tell Maxwell that I wouldn't spy for him anymore. But he refused. He threatened me. He said if I stopped, he would use his connections in the government to have me deported. He had me trapped.
Dude, this is your fault. You weren't... what do you mean you couldn't make ends meet? You were supporting only yourself.
He had me trapped. What could I do? How could I refuse? I had to keep spying for him. But at least now I had a goal.
Go to the police.
I would save up my money, buy a ticket to London. I would escape and find my daughter. I was so close. I only needed a few more payments from Maxwell and I'd be finished. But then I went to his house 2 nights ago and he was dead. I panicked. I ran as fast as I could, and then it hit me. Somebody must have found out about the spying. They got to Maxwell first, but I must be next. I had to escape, so I came to the station and well, you know what I did.
You couldn't have just bought a ticket.
I never thought I'd be found out, but when the train left the station, I was sure I was free.
Dude, what an idiot. If that's the case, if you are a stowaway, then why in the world would you just not stay in your room? Why just stay in your room? Keep a low profile. But in fact, you just had to talk to the stupid attendant.
I'd be in London soon, reunited with my daughter and her family.
Oh, Mr. Fisker, I don't care. What a story. The senator you're working for, what was his name?
Obama. It was Senator Gordon.
It's probably relevant. I don't remember why. Senator Gordon? Isn't that Professor Martin's old friend? That's why it's relevant.
Officer, I'm begging you, please, let me stay in London. Don't make me go back to that drunkard. I just want to see my good daughter. I just want to meet my granddaughter. I just want to see Alma, short for Alamo.
When we arrive in London, you'll have to come back with me on the first train back to Vendreka. I promise that no harm will come to you when we return home.
I understand.
Oh, detective, can't you let him stay? I know he's broken the law and probably killed people, but it isn't up to me. If the rest of you wouldn't mind, I would like to speak with him alone for a while. Well, let's go. Good. All right, let's get out of here, man. Done with this. Ay. Oh, Emma, this is all your fault. Somehow, I feel so ashamed of myself. I was so sure he knew something about Alma. I thought if we cornered him, we could get him to talk, but... Okay, so we were talking about two different freaking Almas. That's the problem. It was just a coincidence. And now he won't get to be reunited with his family. We don't know that. Oh, Wilmst. It's all my fault. Yeah, it is. It's all right, Emma. I think we both went a little too far. Nuh-uh, I didn't. It was only her. I feel really bad for Mr. Fisker, but it just seemed like such a good lead. How could I ever apologize for this? I don't know what to say. Let's take a step back. We've got a lot of information today. We can worry about Mr. Fisker later. She's still waiting for us to find her, remember? The missing woman. You're right. Just give me a second. 1. Okay, let's review what we learned today. Oh no, it's a quiz, just like last time. All right. Review, baby. The day got off to a bad start. When I woke up, I discovered that the ring we found yesterday was missing. Yeah, it was all in one day. Oh my gosh. I searched my cabin for over an hour, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I still feel so stupid for... No, someone came into your room and took it. It's okay, Emma. We're still able to investigate without it. Yeah, we still need to find the other people who might have seen me and Alma together. So we went to the lounge car to look for them. And we started with those golfers, Dennis and Palma. Unfortunately, neither of them remembered a thing about me or Alma. They were too busy arguing about putters or whatever. We never even got to talk to the old man about the... that was the whole point. When we brought it up, though, Dennis proposed a couple of theories to explain what may have happened to Alma. Some of them were a little ridiculous, but... Well, what did you think of Dennis's theories, Wilmst? I agree the whole train staff is on the... I think all... I agree that if she's still on board, she'd probably be in the storage car. That's true. Yeah, that seemed like the most plausible theory to me. In hindsight, still, it sounds pretty crazy, though. Anyway, after we finished talking with him, we ran into Mr. Fisker for the first time. He was trying to get away from Daltrey. It seemed pretty suspicious. Fisker left quickly, and Daltrey went back to his investigation. So around this time, we talked to the bartender. Yep, and that creep made us a deal. If we could guess correctly what Monty's former job was, he'd tell us a bit more about the two of them, Monty and Veta, I mean. Gosh, after everything that happened tonight, I almost completely forgot about those two. We tried talking to them again, too, but that didn't go so well. Woo! Oh, yeah, Monty was around at first, and well, he's a man of few words. He's a man of no words, actually. There was one thing that seemed to resonate with him, though. Do you remember what seemed to catch Monty's attention? It was the deck of cards. Yeah, it was the deck of cards. As soon as we showed it to him, he performed a little card trick for us. It was very charming. But then Veda came back and kicked us out. I felt really bad for Monty at that time. He seemed so happy before she came back. Anyway, the card trick was a pretty solid clue about what Monty's former job was. But it was finding all the things in the storage car that really clinched it. A cage, weird box, suit of armor, guillotine, all props from his act. So one more time, what kind of job did he have? He was a magician, That's right, Monty used to be a magician. It seems so obvious in hindsight, doesn't it? Once we figured it out, we talked to the bartender who told us all about Monty's past. Apparently, during one of his shows, he neglected an important safety procedure and it almost cost him his life. After that, he became a laughingstock, and no venues would book his act anymore. How sad. It's just, if Monty's been out of the job for so long, could the two of them really afford a luxury suite on this train? The bartender seemed to think that they must be broke. It doesn't make any sense. They must have been hiding something. We need to get them to talk to us somehow. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about Mr. Fisker. We asked the train attendant in the observation car about him. She told us how excited he was to see his family in London, and that he had mentioned to her something about a woman named Alma. Well, if the attendant said a woman named Alma, then it would be like, well, then we're probably thinking of that. If she said a little baby named Alma, then that would have been different. Hearing that name jogged my memory. The woman we've been looking for told me her name was Alma. I'm sure of it. And after that, I was certain Mr. Fisker must know something about her, but it turned out it was just a coincidence. The Alma that Fisker was talking about isn't the same Alma. Do you remember who it actually was? It was his granddaughter. Wait, what? Well, that's technically right, but I'm sorry, this is a bit of a trick question. Do you remember it was actually two people? Oh, his wife and his granddaughter. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Exactly. Fisker's daughter recently had a baby, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Oh, it's just so sad, Wilmst. How could I be so stupid? Well, that's just how it is. You're just dumb. It's okay, Emma. We had other reasons to be suspicious of Fisker, remember? Yeah, because of what we learned from the porter in the storage car. When we first talked to the porter, he was a bit agitated. Apparently, they'd been dealing with a particular problem on these trains lately. What was that problem? It was stowaways. Apparently, he's been finding stowaways on the train very often recently. When we told the porter about Mr. Fisker, he confronted that nobody with that name was registered for this train. So it seemed pretty likely that Mr. Fisker was actually a stowaway. At that point, all that was left to do was talk to him ourselves. And then he pulled a gun and we almost died. Mr. Fisker panicked when we confronted him. He pulled a gun, but Daltrey appeared in the nick of time to de-escalate the situation. And it turned out the gun wasn't loaded anyway. He was just really scared. He was working as a spy for Maxwell, the lawyer whose death Daltrey is investigating. He even discovered Maxwell's body last night, which made him think that someone found out about the spying, and that he may be killed too, so he stole a train ticket in order to escape. He also told us all about the circumstances that led to this point. I can't believe everything Fisker has been through. I can. I don't know any conditions for DayBreak and immigrants were so bad. I didn't get that impression from Martin at all. You remember, right? Last night, Martin told us that Vendrika has been working to open its borders to DayBreak and refugees, but... Well, granted, that was like 20 years ago? That he was there? Or 30? He didn't tell us that they were still struggling. Yeah, but that isn't the only thing that's bothering me. It's who Fisker was involved with. You caught it too, right? The person that Maxwell was having Mr. Fisker's spy on. Otto? Was it Otto? O-O-T-T-O, right? I think so? No, that wasn't it. Oh, Maxwell. Gordon. I can't keep track of this. Break-in, I don't know. After that, Daltrey told Mr. Fisker he couldn't stay in London. They'd both blah 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 dragon. I guess that means he'll be arrested and prosecuted and hung for his crimes. Yeah, that must be the most serious I've ever heard Daltrey. It was a little eerie. Well, I mean, he did commit very heinous crimes. Well, I think that's everything. Yup. Wilmst. What's going on? We just did the recap. Are you not paying attention? I don't know. No one was paying attention, not even me. We only have 1 day left until we reach London. We found out so much, but still no sign of Alma. What should we do? It's been a long day. I think we should get some sleep, but tomorrow we need to find Mr. Fisker again. We still have a very important question to ask him. Oh yeah, with everything that's been going on, I almost forgot why we were looking for him in the first place. He's the only person left who might remember seeing me and Alma together in the lounge car. We still need to find out what Veta and Monty are hiding too. It'll be okay, Emma. We really don't have to find out what they're hiding, because I don't think it's relevant, but it's fine. It'll be okay, Emma. We can still get to the bottom of this. I think I'm going to bed now, Wilmst.
I want to be alone for a bit if that's okay.
That's okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. God, I've never seen it like this. I have such a sick feeling in my stomach. Just what is going on here? Something's gonna happen tonight. I'm nervous. I think I'm a little scared to find out. Chapter 4. Everyone dies. Yawn. What time is it? Well, next time on DayBreak, we'll find out what time it is. I'll see you next time. Have a happy day. Be sure to drink water. Looks like it's raining. I think things are going to get crazy. I'll see you next time. Have a happy day. Be sure to drink water. And goodbye.